Hello and welcome back to more My Hero Academia. Whoop woo! Season 7, Episode 3. YouTube sigh. This season has just started off with such a bang. And why am I getting the impression that it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse? In a good way, of course. But I feel like we're just in action mode and we ain't going anywhere. Nah. Miss America. I can't remember what I put as my title for my last YouTube video for My Hero, but I think it was like along the lines of being slightly disappointed. I understand what she did. I understand that it was for the greater good. But man, I'm sad. I'm sad that she's gone that quickly. When you compare someone to All Might, she was the female All Might. And she didn't even get a full season, you guys. Not even a full season. She is gone. The damage is done. We have 1 week until all hell rains on earth, and I think we're pretty much done at that point. So keeping everything crossed that we can figure this out, and once and for all we can win. That would be nice, because we haven't really been winning for quite some time. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch this unedited with me, I couldn't think of the word there, make sure you head on over to suzylu.co.uk, my website, or head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. And if you're new here, or you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel. I'm not ready. What the heck is gonna happen? Are we gonna have a quiet episode here today? It's My Hero. I doubt it. Alright, let's watch this.
Come now, other me. There's no need to fret.
I'd be raging if I was him. Come now, other me. That's it, he's completely lost his self.
I can feel it. His frenzied anger. It's as though Tomura's pain and resentment are my own. What a gift.
What a gift? The guy's nuts, man. Like, he's raging. And that is not good for the rest of the world.
Apologies. I asked you to prepare for action, but we must wait longer.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm stuck here when my own man flies free. Can't take it anymore.
I actually freaked out for a second there. I was like, why is Kachan there? I looked at the hair.
I craft alternative routes years, sometimes decades in advance. I begin by following the path that best suits my needs and timeline. And if it's blocked, I simply switch to another. Understand?
No, I don't understand how you were able to do that. Like, God, I just wish All Might killed you already.
Midoriya has unfortunately returned to UA's fortress. But that's fine, because unlike you, Toya, I have many friends.
Wait, who was that?
Fly, my birds! You're too slow! Like a beast!
I feel like I will happily take a training episode here today, just so that I don't have to have my heart broken again.
Ready, charge bolt! This one's gonna sting!
Yeah, Mineta! Mineta's balls!
Meteor! Confronts!
I feel really terrible because when I look at Class 1A, I still feel like there's only like a good couple, and the rest of them I'm like, I'd be worried for their safety.
My improved cluster attack comes from me flinging around beads of sweat, then exploding them together. That upgrade's just the beginning. I'm leveling up all my moves.
Yeah, go my Kachan! Kachan over Midoriya any day of the week.
Everyone is improving.
Look at Midoriya's hair! What happened?
I can almost regulate my left side as well as I control my right. This body will withstand Dobby's flames.
Now that is a fight that I cannot wait for. And you know it'll be between those two. Especially after what happened to Dobby. Like, I kind of feel bad for Dobby, but it is what it is.
We located the Nomu hangar, Shigaraki's hideout, and the research lab, sure. But since All Might defeated All for One, we haven't been able to track down the boss man himself. He's the best there is at going underground. Damn nutsack face!
Nutsack face? If you're thinking that, oh, he's so good at being underground, he probably is just chilling in a hole somewhere underground.
They're the ones who get to decide when and where we face each other. All for One stole Ragdoll's search ability, so he can spot quirks from basically anywhere. With any luck, New Order ate that power up.
Fingers crossed, but we have absolutely no idea if she did. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't feel like we are strong enough to deal with this. Midoriya's hair, though.
I need to hurry.
You do mean we, don't you?
Seriously, Midoriya?
Maybe I'm as bad as Midoriya. My faith levels in Class 1A, it should be higher by this point.
It just isn't fair. It seems like every time we think we've got All for One on the ropes, he gets the last laugh.
That's why he is the ultimate villain.
He's given us explicit new instructions. The messages were in code. Even if they were intercepted, no one will realize they were anything bad. And out here, the surveillance cameras won't pick us up.
Who the heck is this?
You've done everything he's asked. Told him all the information he wanted about UA. Like when you told him about the training camp, no one knows that leak came from you.
Oh, are you kidding me?
We don't want to cause harm, but at this point, we're in too deep to stop. My love, there's no other option.
No, you can't make him. Don't do it.
I don't want to do this.
It can't be true. This whole time, behind our backs, Aoyama was...
I'm sorry. I have always been total suspicious of him. Go back to my season 2 when they introduced him. I'm so sure I was.
When we found out you were quirkless, we didn't want you to feel excluded or less than. You deserved the chance to follow your dreams. We were trying to make things better for you.
How is this better for him? Look at the state he's in.
We never would have let All for One give you a quirk.
But it's too late.
It's all coming out now. I can't. Bless you. What a horrible position to be in. Girl, you need to get out of there and tell.
My sweet boy, please forgive us. You suffered because of our mistakes.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't forgive you. I would never forgive for that. Look at the state he's in.
You know what you have to do, darling. Help your parents.
Uh-oh. Midoriya, what did you hear?
She said that the traitor is...
What are you talking about? How absurd. The girl must have misheard us.
Oh yeah? So why is he crying then, huh? Did he step on Lego?
Everyone else in our class called out to you, tried to get you to come back to UA. I watched as they desperately reached out to you. But I stayed
You didn't do anything. You traitor!
Stop it!
It's too late, Midoriya! He's caused so much damage!
You were the only one who looked sad, so I came looking for you. Yes, me, alone.
Oh, Midoriya, you're such a good egg! Can we just get the parents out of there, especially the mum? Ugh.
Midoriya, it's true. I am a revolting villain.
I can't! I'm sorry! Like, this just feels like it's come out of nowhere. Like, I know he said he had someone on the inside, but this?
A bunch of friends, huh? Great. If these randos you trust get caught, we're screwed again.
Broaden your mind. When a cheap lighter stops working, it doesn't affect you. You just throw it away.
Oh my god. That's it, like, he's gonna die. Oh man, see if any more people find out about this. They're gonna kill him.
Run! Wait! Mama and Papa were so dismayed when they discovered I was born without a quirk.
So you thought that this was the right thing to do because he was quirkless? My god, what has he thought of Midoriya this entire time?
When my future looked uncertain, they did something desperate. There were rumors of a man who could give people quirks. Eventually, they found him.
Idiots. Absolute idiots. Like, did you at least do some decent Google work?
They went through so much to give me a better life. All because I was afraid of being different. My dream started as a desire to conform. But now, I want to do what Mama and Papa did for me.
The thing is, like, he probably didn't even realize for a long time, or maybe he did, that was who gave him that quirk.
If Izuku Midoriya returns to UA, get him alone and lure him out into the open.
When I read your letter and found out that you were born quirkless, that we were the same.
Wait! We're basically doing what he wants right now!
One for all.
For God's sakes! We're doing exactly what he wants!
Aoyama, we all could have died. The entire country's falling apart around us. And you sat in class like you weren't involved.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, girl!
How could you look any of us in the eye? Well, explain yourself, Aoyama!
You don't get it!
He's not bad!
I can't, like, my brain is chicken fried right now. Like, I can't believe this.
Stand down. Stop fighting. Please. We'll work this out.
F word. I can't believe this.
At this point, we can't deny it anymore, can we? There's a traitor at this school. I never thought it would be a student.
I'm sorry, but I must ask you kids to give us the room.
What are they gonna do to him? What can they do to him at this point? Him and his parents? Like, oh, I don't know.
We're still trying to restore a state of order, so it's imperative that you start talking. Tell us what you've learned about All for One. Don't leave a single detail out.
Oh, you don't know anything useful. That's the truth, I swear.
What do you mean? Like, you've been surrounded by him for like 10 years. You must know something.
Our son never knew the particulars of what he planned to do. All for One only told him to lay low and avoid suspicion. We're to blame, not Yuga.
But he still went along with it, though. Like, he should have gone against his parents at that point.
When I found out Midoriya used to be quirkless like me and that he knew he'd have to stand against All for One, my heart ached at how miserable my life was. I was disgusted with myself.
I'm still shocked that he is the traitor. Like,
What about the message for me? Is that something All for One told you to do too? If we can't overcome the things that bring us pain, then you won't be able to twinkle, mon ami. Of course not!
He was never fully invested on that side. He was stuck in the middle.
I mean, look at you. You're bawling right now, crying all over yourself. But it's obviously not because you failed to do what All for One wanted.
Yeah, it's not because you've been caught. It's because this whole time you didn't want to be doing it.
Making mistakes or committing a crime doesn't mean you have to be a villain forever. So I want you to take my hand, right now.
I see what you're doing.
Because I promise you.
What do you mean you see what he's doing? This is who Midoriya is, right?
Sansa, gag the kid. We're taking him in. Save the hand-holding for later. It's a tough situation, but it doesn't erase the fact that he helped All for One.
And he's been helping him for a long time.
Detective. We still have no idea where All for One is. But think, the board has changed.
Wait, could we use them to draw him out?
Do we now have a way of forcing them to fight on our terms?
He's right! When you look at it that way, he's given us the upper hand. It's possible that Aoyama is the only person in the world with the power to trick All for One.
Oh, well, if you want to change your circumstances, boy.
I promise you, you too can be a hero!
Ah, how is that episode over already? Madness! It's absolute freaking madness what has just happened in that episode. Like the whole time. I gotta say, thank God for the quirk of invincibility because, you know, wow, that's insane. I feel bad for him. It's not a character that I feel I ever really cared about too much. And I remember the whole, like, I know moments. And I think at that time, I did kind of sympathize with him a lot more. But, gosh, just to see him bawl like that and just be kind of like stuck in this circumstance thanks to his parents and the fact that they thought they were doing what was right by him. Yeah, it's a shame. So it's like I can be mad at the fact that he's done these things, but it still sucks that it was him and that he was forced to do it. Oh man, why am I having to wait and watch this weekly? I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that they've had to kind of put a thing over his mouth for the safety of it. Like, if he was to say anything, they might blow him up. That concerns me. And I really hope that that's not the case. And I really hope that we can give him the all clear and that it's actually legit and that we don't miss anything. You know, because imagine we miss something and then he talks and then boom. Oh, I'd kill him. I'd kill him if he killed one of my faves. Ooh, I would do it. All right, you guys. That episode was shocking. It was so shocking. Oh, God. I don't know where my head is at with it. I feel like people are going to be on my case for being quite hard on him in that reaction. But it is what it is. That is who I am. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.